Evening everyone, this is Saturday evening. I'm just about to cook on my island GrillStream 6 burner. This is a hybrid barbecue. I'm not going to use the hybrid tonight. Underneath here you can probably just make out the stainless steel fins. Underneath there's a tray that you can actually put multi-fuel briquettes and then use your gas to actually light it. Over here, this is the ceramic sear burner. We'll see that in operation very shortly. I'm going to sear off some nice sirloin steaks. I'm going to use the flat plate for doing some chicken. What is really good about the GrillStream is that you've got two separate grills here. You've got one underneath, and these channels basically channel any oil into this tray, and then underneath here where you've also got another sort of table area that you can pull out, gas bottles held in there as well. There's also a grease cup as well, so yeah, really like it. Underneath here there's a really nice tray that's shaped to make sure all the grease ends up in another big grease tray as well. So yeah, it's well covered. Nice big warm rack there. You also have a rotisserie bracket there, and I do have the rotisserie bracket, but I haven't tried any rotisserie. So just going to light the barbecue now, which is really easy to do. You just depress, there's the GrillStream now with the door open. There's little Dexter, he's coming to join us. Underneath there, that's a lightweight gas bottle. And underneath there, it's also got a regulator that shows how much gas you've got left. Believe it or not, I actually didn't have any gas left, so I'm going to light the barbecue now. So you just turn the control and then release. You can hear the burners lit. Push in, depress, give it a click. That's the piezo ignition system, so it doesn't need any batteries or electrics to do that. You can hear just burning off what was left on the last time. I'm not going to use the last burner. I don't actually need that, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to let the grill get up to temperature by putting the lid down, and that will also burn off any excess. I'm going to do light now is light the ceramic grill. That's the ceramic grill lit, and then as I say, yeah, that's definitely lit. And then I'm going to sear off the steaks. What I'm going to do now is going to go and make up a meat tray, which I always do before the barbecue. So next you'll see me is searing off the fillet steaks. Sorry, sirloin steaks we're having tonight. So I've had this on for a couple of minutes now, and you can see that the grill is up to temperature. Sear burner is doing nicely. Range of meats that I've got tonight is I've got some things which are the lamb koftas, which come from Aldi. The burgers are skinny burgers, which are a 5% fat. Here, this has come from Green Lane Butchers, which is within the garden centre at Green Lane on the outskirts of Durham. These are Chinese spare ribs. Nice locally produced sirloin steaks, and two different stuffed chicken parcels. Can't remember exactly what's in them, but I think they should be tasty as well. But I'm going to cook those on the round part of the grill. As you can see there, all I've done is just burnt off the excess bits and pieces from the last time I cooked. So I'm just going to give that, show you how easy it is to clean. So very, very, very easy to clean as the GrillStream. Just basically give it a good old scrub after you've heated it up to a high temperature. So very, very, as I say, easy to clean, no problems at all. So now I'm ready to cook. So I'm going to now chuck on a couple of steaks on the Searing grill. So that's just a couple of sirloin steaks that I've just placed on the Searing grill now, and we should see that come up to temperature really, really quickly. And it's a really good way of searing the meat and rendering down the fat, ready to put on the barbecue. This is the first time I've used green lane for my meat. I normally go to Robertson Butchers in Wingate. Normally I get my steaks cut a lot thicker the way I like them, but this should give us a really, really quick cook off. So as you can see there's some flames just raising up now. That's obviously as the steak is searing. Just going to get the tongs, just give it a tiny bit of lift, see how we're doing. So yeah, just searing nicely there. Just going to give them a quick flick over. I think what's not helping today is the wind, but again the whole point of these little vlogs is to show that sometimes you're not cooking in the perfect conditions, and I'm literally showing the results, what's not. So I'm just going to pause this for a little while now while we just get the sear grill up to temperature. So now I'm just going to stick the steak on its end just to render the fat down on the edge. And then straight onto my grill. See how this one's doing. What I have noticed is it seems to be hotter at this end of the grill towards the front. Just trying to render that fat down a little bit more. I say the great thing about the GrillStream Island 6 burner is you've just got that controllability with it being a gas, so you can slow it down and speed it up. So I'll get these seared off, and then we'll put some more on the barbecue. Just place the chicken parcels now on the flat plate. Get those nicely browned off, and then I've reduced the gas down to a slow temperature. I'm going to move back over now to the sear burner, and then I'll keep applying different food. So that's a couple of steaks now done on the top there. Obviously I'll meat probe them and just see how they are in the middle. I'm probably going to go for a medium with it being sirloin. That's usually how the family likes it. Got my third steak on there. Just gonna give that a quick turn over. It's really nice, as you know, when your meat is ready to turn over, because if it sticks then it's not ready to turn over. That was very, very easy. You can see the ceramic burner now is really up to temperature, as I've done with the other steaks. Just gonna give it a turn on its side. And then straight onto the barbecue. Very happy now with the ceramic burner, so gonna obviously turn that off, save some gas. So we've got now the piri piri belly pork. We've got the Chinese spare ribs, and then the parcels have had their first turnover. Don't know if the parcels are supposed to be cooked on a barbecue, but as long as you can reduce the temperature down, I think you can cook virtually anything on a barbecue. And the great thing about the GrillStream, it does have a meat probe, but I also have an individual meat probe as well. That's just the bacon that's been wrapped around the outside. So I'm just going to cook that slowly now. And now I'm going to put the lid down on the barbecue to get the flavour in there. So, now I'm going to take a pause, and as soon as everything's cooked, we'll produce that. I'm going to, last of all, put the burgers on because they cook very quick. I'm also going to put the koftas on now as well. I've now given the piri piri belly pork a quick turn, and the Chinese, I believe these must have some sugar content in, because you get that black char look, but as long as you reduce the cooking temperature down, that will still come out very nice. And I've turned over the last remaining steak. I'm going to take that last remaining steak off now. That will be done, no problems at all. I'll meat probe the steaks before serving them, just to make sure they're at the right temperature. If not, I can turn up the grill and just give them off a quick cook off. So just going to continue to cook now and get ready for the burgers. One thing I've learned with belly pork, with it having a thick layer of fat on, is always to stick it on the edges as well, as you can see. And then you just render the fat down, otherwise you're going to have some very tough gelatinous fat layers. So just done that now. Steaks are looking absolutely fantastic. Koftas are not ready for the first turn yet, but yeah, everything's coming along nicely. I've just taken a layer of the bacon off one of the parcels, because the chicken just wasn't getting enough direct heat to it. So as I say, I'm not a professional chef. I'm just somebody who's trying out different types of equipment, hence the name, the Wood Food Guide. And what we aim to do here is just show people how to cook different types of food differently. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get my meat probe out now and give everything just a go. The biggest one that I really want to check that to make sure is right is the chicken. Just to give that a go now and see where we're at. Really want to be up to about 70, 73. So you can see there, just up to 58, so still quite a bit of cooking to do. Yeah, so those who want to cook, let's have a look at the steaks. They should be into the early 70s, so they're coming nicely at the temperature. Also, I can feel by the yeah, they're definitely cooked. It's good. I can also feel by the texture on the meat as well. They're not like really firm. So yeah, it's really good. So I'll keep cooking, then we'll show you the end results. So taking the last remaining bacon off that first piece. Just not happy with the way it's wrapped. Steaks are definitely up to temperature and perfect. The piri-piri is up to temperature. Obviously with the ribs being a lot thicker, I'm going to turn them over, and I've given the lamb and mint koftas just their first turn. So, good few minutes further on, koftas have had their third turn, just ready for the fourth turn. Chicken is really cooking very nice. As I said, the steaks are done, the piri-piri is done, the belly pork, which is the thicker pieces, really seems to be cooking very nicely. Give that the final turn. Might get a little bit of flare up here, but what I really do like about the GrillStream is because of the fat control system, I'm getting very, very little flare-ups, which is great. I've had lots and lots of different barbecues over the years, and the cooking system just does seem to be a bit superior to other barbecues. I've been asked by a few people now to do more videos on the GrillStream because there is very little on the internet about them, so hopefully this will be helpful. So I'm going to give the chicken last of a turnover, and then I'm going to put the burgers on. As you can see, everything now is on the warming shelf, already prepared and cooked. Last thing I'm going to do now is the burgers. I always do my burgers last and then throw over a slab of cheese. Great thing about the chicken on the top and the steak on the top is it's resting quite nicely on the warming shelf. As you can see, lots and lots of estate on the warming rack on the GrillStream Island 6. Plenty and plenty of warming rack space, so you can batch cook and then serve all at the same time. That way the chef, he gets his food as warm as his guests. So I'm just going to finish off the burgers. Once they start to get to the temperature that I require, I normally serve my burgers medium rare, and then I'll just put on a bit of cheese, and that'll be the final stage. That's the cheese just being put onto the burgers. I'm just going to put the lid down now, bring these two burners up to full temperature. Keys to cooking is not only the preparation, but it's preparing to bring all of your cooked food out. So whenever I've washed up, I always bring some plates and serving platters ready to put the burgers and everything, all the food on. So I've got these trays just ready. So while the cheese is just melting in here, I'm going to now take off the food and put it into my serving dish, ready to take into the house. So I'm going to put the 3 steaks there. Pieces of chicken. Koftas. Koftas look really, really good tonight, actually. I'm very, very happy with the way that they've cooked. I've had no flare-ups. Sometimes you get flare-ups, but as I say, not on the GrillStream. I'm really, really happy with the GrillStream. It's been very, very controllable. So they haven't cooked too fast. Sometimes you do get far too quick charring. There's me piri-piri. Ribs. Chinese. Pork. I think those burgers are ready. That's my daughter. She's just come out to give me a hand. So those burgers, when we cut them open, they should be pretty much medium rare. So that's all the food prepared. As you can see the state of the grill. I'll show you how to clean that in the next video, so I'm just turning everything off now and then I'm going to go in the house and enjoy. So this has been Colin from the Wood Food Guide, cooking on the GrillStream Island 6. Have a great weekend.